Hi guys, Mr. and Mrs. Hamdi here. Today we're gonna do a Ramadan series food vlog, what we eat in a day. Alright, so what are we doing?
So we're cutting up some chicken. What's the time? It's about 9 in the morning. Oh, this is with bone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's with bone.
Oh, I didn't notice. Okay, so what we can do, we can just make do and just keep these as whole.
Makes the meat tastier.
Yeah, it actually does. So we keep these whole and just slice it like this. I actually prefer thighs like this. It reminds me of Nando's thighs. Oh my god, I am missing Nando's.
Like such a long time ago.
So we've got our chicken here. We're gonna have all this vegetable mixed in with it, but first we're gonna make the marinade. So this is our marinade. So it's got onions and tomatoes and tandoori paste and yogurt. If you look into one of our previous recipe videos for chicken tandoori wrap, this is basically it. I may have made a few minor modifications, but you know.
Hi guys, hope you're all having a wonderful day. Just a quick reminder to subscribe, smash the like button and click on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we upload future food and travel videos. Alright, enjoy the rest of the video.
So you've got your blended marinade mix. Just pour that all into here.
Oh boy.
So because it's just the two of us, we don't really need much in terms of how much meat we have. We're trying to minimize how much we eat anyway, so we use less meat overall. I know it causes us to cook more when we cook less initially, if that makes sense. But it's better, I think during Ramadan, it's better to have fresh food on a daily basis because your stomach is so sensitive.
It's drowning in there a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I made
a bit too much.
No, and then you've got your mushrooms. I think mushrooms with tandoori,
nice
anything,
save.
is really good. And again, usually if you're gonna make it, you can add fresh onions as well. But I've blended in the onion with all of this, and it just to just make it mix in well. Then we've got some peppers you can add on as well. Okay, so this is really good, but at this point I also am a bit extra, so I'll show you what I do extra. What's extra? Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
I feel like I'm waffling a bit, but
I'm not. I'm kind of zoning out. Right, looking at this food, I'm so hungry.
At this point I would add more pepper because I feel like it tastes a lot better with a bit more black pepper. Some steak seasoning. I missed out on adding garlic in this blended mix, which is a bit dumb, but I'll add garlic granules because it's just the easiest thing. Now the tandoori powder usually does have garlic, but being Asian, I think I love extra garlic. Any extra garlic than anything. Oh. Okay. So, like so, just leave it in and mix it in a sec. And it's already got fresh coriander. At this point, you can add a bit more. It's just for there. And then what you do is you just mix this a bit more and then you leave it to marinate in the fridge for the rest of the day.
One eternity later.
So, this is the marinated chicken, and we decided we're going to make a chicken tandoori curry out of it because he is craving curry. Not that I am a fan of curries, even though I'm the Asian in the relationship. Anyways, so this is how it looks like after it's been marinated for about 10 hours, I think. It's very well mixed in. And yeah, we'll go through the curry process as well. So we're going to be putting this in the oven for about 12 20 minutes, and whilst that's in the oven, I'm going to be making the curry mix. So I'm going to be making the masala and the sauce, the gravy of the curry, and that should be done very shortly. So 20 minutes in the oven, 180 degrees. So we've got everything that we need for our curry. So we've already put the chicken in the oven, and this is the base of the whole curry. So we've got some onions, which is pulsed in the blender, make it quick and easy, some garlic paste and ginger paste, some tomatoes chopped in quarters, and our spice mix, which is tandoori powder, a bit of curry powder, a bit of garam masala, salt, and I think that's it. And then we also have our coriander, fresh coriander, and our cooking oil, which is the British cold press rapeseed oil that you can get from most UK supermarkets, and it's one of the healthier options to use in terms of cooking. Let's go in. Yay. Anyways, we're gonna start cooking this now.
Perfect.
So this should be for about like a couple of minutes that you wait for it
You know
to
what?
be done.
Everyone's got to love the smell of fried onions.
You know when you walk past like a truck in one of those Sunday markets, and they're serving haram hot dogs and everything, the first thing you can smell is the hot dogs and the fried onions.
Yeah, it makes you feel like a harami, but damn,
Yeah.
it smells good, man.
Your laugh is so fake, bro.
No, I'm tired. That's my. I'm starving laugh. Starvation mode, man. I don't have energy to laugh.
You see the chicken? It's great. It's only been in the oven for 20 minutes.
Look at all those chickens.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn it a bit and then put it in for another 5 minutes. As you can see, it's really changed colours compared to when we first started cooking them. And then you add your garlic and ginger. So we're adding our garlic and ginger at this point. Just mix it thoroughly. Add your tomatoes. I'm just going to give it more of a water base, because they're going to kind of like melt in, and add your spice. Keep stirring this, just make sure everything is just well blended. And put the heat down to low a bit, because you don't want to burn. The best thing is when you add the chicken, man, this is going to be like the ultimate taste. And the fact that you've pre-roasted it gives it a bit more of a, like, what is it called, rustic taste? Not rustic.
Roasted taste.
Like smoked taste, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like when you add, you know when we add roasted
soup,
vegetables to a soup versus plain vegetables to a soup, it just amps up the flavour so much. And look at, oh, by the way, look at this deep colour.
Give it a smoky vibe.
What you do is once you add the chicken, you wait for the oil to come up top, and then you add some water.
Yeah, that's proper red. Oh, that actually looks gorgeous. I don't even need to add filters to make it.
Do you ever add
it this
filters?
red. No, I never add filters, but I don't need to add a filter to this. It's actually super red.
They're really good. Sweet and juicy, majestic, vine ripened tomatoes.
Oh.
So you add this full heat, a bit more high heat, actually. So you want to wait till the oil comes on top.
We put mushrooms in there, didn't we? Oh my god. This might be the best curry I'm ever gonna have. Or maybe that's just my hunger speaking. I don't know.
Added fresh coriander, and this is just going to be mixed in. We add it at the end as well. You probably noticed that I haven't added actual fresh chilies. Usually you would at this stage, but my husband can't handle chili.
Yeah.
We can add a bit of milk at this point actually.
Is it banging?
It actually is, mashallah.
Banging, mashallah.
This curry, I think, is your ideal curry because it's everything you love in my mum's curry without the heat, and also because you love your yogurt, this is like a nice addition to the dish. Okay, so this is the end result. You can see it's a really thick gravy, and because we added mushrooms and peppers in the initial roasting time, it just makes it even more wholesome. And this is just some fresh naan we've got to serve with it.